Welcome to our May 2022 all staff meeting. 2 years ago, we started doing these just because of the pandemic, but what we found is that with a 24/7 type of operation, we feel like this is really a more effective way for us to get our information out to all of the staff, all 500 of our staff. So welcome, and we've got a few brief things that we'd like to share with you, and we're going to start off with our Assistant Director of HR, Marissa, Cassin.
Thanks, Gil. Hello, I am here to announce to all benefits eligible employees that it is now time for annual open enrollment. That does begin this upcoming Monday, May 30th. And we're happy to announce that once again, there are no increases in employee contributions. So that's fantastic news. But we do need all benefits eligible employees to go on to ADP on Monday. You will receive an email from Roxy Ochoa, HR generalist, with instructions on how to do that. Additionally, she'll include a video in her email that was provided to us by Stum Insurance that will go through all of the insurance plans that we offer and provide you with more information. And she'll also include contact info there. So if you have questions regarding specific things about the plans, you would reach out to Stum Insurance, and then she'll be happy, Roxy or myself, to answer any questions related to the actual ADP enrollment process. So again, please keep an eye out for your email, and that process will take place from May 30th through June 15th. Thank you.
Great, thanks, Marissa. And we're staying with Blue Cross Blue Shield, which I think everyone's
Yes.
happy about.
Yes.
Just so you know, Marklund spends $6.5 million a year on our benefits. It's 15% of our budget. And just so you know, just in the last 2 years, our benefits have actually increased by $800,000, which Marklund's part has actually, and we've absorbed all of that. So have gone up by $800,000 over the past 2 years. So just so you know, and as a total in our budget, our salary, benefits, and staff expenses is $33.2 million for next year out of a $43 million budget. So it's 77% of the total budget is really staff and staff expenses. So we are definitely, we're a people organization. That is what Marklund is. And so we appreciate all you do, and we want to give you that support. So for all that you do for those who we serve. So we thank you for that. All right, I'm going to talk about the Voice of the Employees survey, just go through that. So thank you. This is, we've done this now for, this is our 5th or 6th year of doing this. We've gotten really good information from it each year. And one of the things that we do is the word, kind of this word picture that tells us, the larger the word and the more that word is used. So, it's not a surprise. What does Marklund do well? It's care. So that's and that's thanks to each of you for all that you do every day for those that we serve. And then our top 3 strengths: good understanding of our mission, vision, which has been very consistent through the years. We see positive results for our work and proud to work for Marklund. These have really been very consistent strengths for us, I think, for all of our Voice of the Employee, and that's really very gratifying. Our top areas we found that you told us for areas to address this year: management staff trust, there are opportunities for advancement in the organization, and communication. So these are 4 actual action plans that we want to put in place this year. One is around how to transparently communicate our compensation practices. We have a compensation specialist. We are always trying to be the most competitive employer possible, but we really want to find a way to be able to transparently share that with you as a staff for our entire organization. So that's something we'll be working on. The other is we're going to be increasing some of the stay interview. So when you have your annual, well, actually it should be a mid-period and an annual review with your supervisor. So we're going to be adding some stay interview questions. And frankly, one of the questions we want to add is, what do you want to do? I mean, maybe you're very happy in the position you're currently in, but maybe there's something else you'd like to do within the organization. We've got a lot of great examples of people that have grown within the organization. So we want to ask that question for each one of you. Our recognition programs, we want to find out the things that are most meaningful to our staff. We've done a lot of things, especially over the last 2 years, and we really want to find those areas that are the most meaningful, that have kind of the most impact. And then one way for us to make sure that we are communicating as well as possible is we're going to be doing a lot of these pulse surveys. These are quick, short, just things to kind of get your finger on the pulse of understanding kind of where we are today. So we hope that that's going to be a very interesting thing for you to respond to. So significant favorable changes from last year to this year. So, which is great. So sharing your opinion at work, getting constructive feedback, communication with all of our updates. We've had almost 200 updates over the last 2 years. So hopefully we're getting communication out on a regular basis, along with our weekly connections. And I hope that you're keeping up on all those things. And then management staff trust, which is great that is a favorable change. So, the action plans that you might be reminded of what we had last year is we added a suggestion box, and we answer all of the questions that go into our suggestion boxes. So we hope a lot of people are using them, which is great. Employee value proposition, that might seem like kind of a strange set of words to you, but what it is, it's just about what is your total compensation. And this is going to be, actually we've created this, we've had it at the front desk at each of our facilities. It's going to go on ADP, but it talks about not just your pay and your benefits, but it talks about like our long-term disability that we provide, life insurance that we provide, your paid time off, tuition reimbursement, your extended sick bank. There's our number of holidays that we've increased our number of holidays. So it really talks about the whole thing, the whole package of what we offer at Marklund. Career stories and connections. I love reading about people, and we've got just great stories about people in our organization who served here for years. And some of them have moved into other positions. Some have really leaned into that position that they first came in on and truly found that as their passion. And then we're actually right now we're interviewing for our trainers for our PSP levels program, which is going to have a huge impact on our PSP new hires, to train them and to really increase decrease the amount of turnover that we have with our PSPs. All right, unfavorable changes from last year to this year. So, paid fairly for the work that I do. We know it's a very competitive market out there. And I just want you to know, we do have compensation specialists. We are always looking to make sure we're staying competitive. And so we're doing the best we can. Like I said, 77% of our budget is all for about staff benefits, and staff expenses. And so we're doing all we can to be competitive. I was glad to refer a friend to work. So, one of the things that we do have is we have lots of different referral programs. I mean, it's for nurses today, it's $3,000. For employees, it's $1,000. For other employees, it's $1,000. Just if you have someone that you refer to us, you go into a pool for a $250 Amazon gift card that's given out quarterly. So, I hope that you'll take advantage of that. It's, those friends and neighbors and family members that might have an interest in working at Marklund. And then I'm extremely satisfied with Marklund as a place to work. Hey, I get it. We're tired. We've had less than optimal staffing. We're doing all that we can to recruit and keep and really appreciate the staff that are putting in so much hard work. So, but I get it that it's tough. It's a tough environment. And then these are the needs improvement. So again, it's not to staffing. We get that, pay, and just to make sure that these are various areas. So we're listening, and we want you to keep letting us know areas that we think we can improve in. We want to have a good two-way communication to share with you as much as we can and be the most competitive employer possible. So we appreciate all that. Now, one last thing is summer games, which we're going to be next month, we're going to be in June because of this uptick that we've had in COVID lately and some of the outbreaks. So we're going to be pushing that back to August. So we haven't come up with the exact dates yet, but we will have summer games. Hopefully we'll be able to have volunteers and parents and guardians that are going to be a part of that, but it is going to be pushed off to August. So thank you for your attention to this all staff. I've got an open door policy. So if you ever have questions, I hope that you'll call me, set an appointment, send me an email, or even text. So in any of those ways, please feel free to contact me. But again, thanks so much for all that you do, making everyday life possible for individuals with profound disabilities. Thanks so much, and God bless.